You know what? Tonight's UFL action was so good. You get an extra minute of highlights. It was so good. Just wait until you see it all. Hey, Chicago and Motor City's up first, and the Chicago Dragons are in the end zone. That's a rare sight. 1-6 this season, but they got a new guy under center. That's Mike Roberts, the quarterback, helping to build Chicago's 10-0 lead. Now 10-3, middle of the second quarter off a Motor City field goal. Mike Roberts starts connecting with his targets down the field and getting a little mojo with his receiving core. Abrayo Mebane on a slant pattern makes it 17-3 Dragons. James Walters, top 5 receiver in this league, got going in the second half, and tonight was all about star receivers. Trust me, Walters gets the touchdown there, 17-10. Motor City's defense holds for 3, 10-point game. Still anyone's contest, 10 to play. Jack Brown to James Walters, first down to the 25-yard line. 2 plays later, Brown down the seam to the 1-yard line. Need a big bruiser to punch it in. Jimmy Lorenzo in his 3rd game with the Mustangs, 3 touchdowns. Cut the cord. 4 minutes to go. 20-17. Oh! Motor City with a pick. Oh, the Mustangs have life. Brown trying to deliver down the sideline. Walters again. Unstoppable in the second half. Brown back of the end zone. King Richard. Motor City takes the lead. But Chicago's Mike Roberts wanted to make his debut a special one. 4th and 5. Colin Douglas draped all over the receiver. It's pass interference. Keeps the game alive. Roberts down to the 1. 24 seconds left. Win it for Chi-Town. That's good. And the Dragons snap the losing streak and upset the Motor City Mustangs 27-24. Salt Lake got all they could handle tonight. The 4-4 Atomics in town. Salt Lake trying to tie Dakota at the top of the league with a 7-1 record heading into Week 10. Albuquerque did not make it easy on them. 6-0 early, but they would regret not getting those early touchdowns. Salt Lake gets a field goal, and then with 30 seconds to go, can I get a Shaquille O'Neal? Oh! Pick! Salt Lake's got the football, and just like that, has time to deliver. Down the field, Adam West. Then right before the half, Alexander West, hot off the press, has just enough and dives into the end zone for the score as the clock expires in the second quarter. And just like that, Salt Lake has the lead. And they had all the momentum. Jay Carter to Alexander West in his signature yellow sleeves. Chris Allure on the carry. Oh, there's no stopping the Hornets now. Alexander West could land planes, but it's too busy making plays for Salt Lake. How about Allure? Up the gut, easy as you please. Touchdown, 17-6 Salt Lake. Just at the start of the fourth quarter, Albuquerque gets a stop that keeps it a 2-score game. That would be critical. 3rd and 15. How about Robert Martin Jones? He was the Albuquerque offense tonight. Robert Martin Jones. Yes, he's available. You could totally be him. It would be awesome. Jay Carter, play fake, fires down the field. Alexander West. Again, Carter. Sideline, that is DJ Barker. Man, Carter and this Hornets team has so many weapons. Carter. Alex. Check that. Adam West. He had white sleeves, don't you know? 27-13, Robert Martin Jones. Are you kidding me? Down the sideline, keeping things alive. Dennis Tolbert, he needs some credit too. Touchdown Albuquerque makes it 27-20. But on their last possession, Dennis Tolbert throws an interception with 3 seconds to play. And Salt Lake hangs on. John Clements, the Charlotte quarterback, threw 3 interceptions last week for the first time in his career. And he started this game off with a pick 6. Not the start John Clements wanted. New Orleans up 7-0. Ray Chapatula says, give me the keys. I will drive this bus 80 yards for a touchdown. 14-0. New Orleans on top using their big playability. Clements trying to get the offense moving. Nice little drag. Turns into basically a wheel down the sideline. Beautiful play. James Cooley down to the 1 yard line. Charlotte punches it in with Watts. 14-7. Royals down just one score. New Orleans would change that, but Charlotte would bounce back. Back-to-back field goals for the Royals before the half made this game very interesting heading into the third quarter. 17-13. Charlotte a game ahead of New Orleans in the Atlantic Division coming in, wanting to create some separation, but Whisker Lafouche and the New Orleans Claws would not let that happen. Trevor Neville on the catch over the middle. Then Lafouche will do it himself. Tuck it, run it, no slide. I'm putting my best shoulder forward. You know what? I learned from the best. So does Ray Ray. Chapatulas down to the 10-yard line. One more time, first and goal. Get off me. 24-13. New Orleans up by 11. Clements and Chris Curtis still playing catch-up. Curtis gets the first down. Charlotte down 11, but there's still plenty of time. Ianojo Abaratsabo, first down. Charlotte's on the move. Threatening. Clements. Deep ball over the outstretched arm of the defender. That was Jack Toulouse, who had a pretty good game otherwise. James Cooley with the score. 2-point conversion was no good. New Orleans gets a field goal, and Charlotte gets one last opportunity. 4th and 10, jump ball out of the back of the end zone to Cooley, and that's how John Clements' night would end. Charlotte falls. New Orleans pulls the upset, 27-19. In prime time. Boy, did this game deliver. Mike Churchill, unbelievable. 52 yards for Churchill on that touchdown. Oh, but there would be more. How about Adam Wiseman down the seam to Dejon Wright? This Milwaukee passing attack was unstoppable. Look at Churchill in the right place at the right time. Nothing going right for the Herd. Down 14-0. Houston showed a lot of fight. D.R. Simeon with the catch. And then it is the newcomer, the new tight end on the squad, DeAndre Lawson, with his first touchdown. Mike Churchill loose down the sideline. Can't stop this guy. 7 of his first 8 for Wiseman, and then Rocco McLongfellow puts the U in ups. Diving into the end zone, Houston gets a field goal. 24-10 at the break. Milwaukee responds. And then in the third quarter, the fireworks really started for Milwaukee. That pass picked off. Ronnie Shanahan, one of his poorest passes of the season, makes it 31-10. Houston needs something. D.R. Simeon down to the 5-yard line. The Herd are not out of this yet. Woo! That was close. Noe Terrasa saves the day. Almost a pick. 31-17. Ronnie Shanahan over to Ryan for the touchdown. That's Lucas Ryan with the score, but then this. Wiseman to, let's put him in the MVP conversation. Churchill, take me to church. Oh, heavens. 38-24. He just wrecked that corner. Houston down 14. Still fighting. D.R. Simeon had his best game as a UFL pro. Hand off to his son. DJ Simeon scores 38-31. Houston still in it. But Wiseman to scorch Henderson for the touchdown, made it 45-31, and one more for good measure after a turnover on downs. Rocco McLongfellow into the end zone, and Milwaukee puts up 52. That was 9 minutes in UFL heaven.